Hello everybody, hope everybody's doing great today. Appreciate those of you be watching this video. And today I'll be talking about the movie The Mother. It stars Jennifer Lopez and Ralph Fiennes. And basically what this is about is Jennifer Lopez's character. She's trying to leave a crime organization to work with the FBI in order to take them down. At this time though, she is pregnant, and instead of getting an abortion, she decides that she's going to carry this child to term, which is something I've noticed in either in Hollywood or watching Korean shows, even some of the Chinese dramas I watch, is that the women are always heroic when they decide to not have an abortion, to go ahead and carry their child to full term. And this is the case with Jennifer Lopez's character in this way. It would be much beneficial for her to have terminated her pregnancy, to have an abortion, just because of the circumstances she's in. She's trying to run away from her crime boss, who's out to kill her. It would be much easier for her to escape and do things while not being pregnant. Also, the father of the child is probably the worst human being you can possibly have, to be your father of the child. But she's wanting, and she loves that her child so much that she's willing to carry it to full term. And in the end, she has to give up her child for adoption in order to keep it safe, which happens to be a daughter, to help to keep her daughter safe, and also to keep her safe so that people can't find out where she is, nor where her daughter is. Well, this movie also criticizes heavily the FBI and shows like how inept they are and how dumb the FBI is, especially here recently with all the stuff that's going on in the news, and then you get this movie which really shows that the FBI are, could be a bunch of idiots, I guess. They're very inept in their job. At least that's how they're portrayed in this film. Because they're at the beginning of the film, she's telling them that they're in danger. They're not securing the area very well, and the crime boss goes and wipes all of them out. And then later on, the crime bosses are able to find out where her daughter is, and try to kidnap her. Well, they don't try, they do kidnap her. And so Jennifer Lopez, she has to go and save her daughter. So, you got a lot of good action scenes as well in this show, as she goes to save her daughter. And got a good chase sequence that happens, I believe, in Cuba, where it's on foot. And the show has kept being kind of chaotic. One thing I'm always interested in is on these Hollywood movies, like, these people are not trained athletes. And so you got these, so how are these people able to like run full speed for like 4 or 5 miles without ever getting tired? This amazes me all the time, because, you don't see these people actually training to, physically train, jogging all the time. You're just your average Joe going out there, doing bad stuff, and the bad guy can run forever, running full speed, running ahead of like a motorcycle chase and everything. It's just at the Mother, but it's in all your action movies. You got these people who are like cross country stars, running everywhere. But anyways, it is a pretty good action chase sequence we have there. We show Jennifer Lopez's character. She is very ruthless when it comes to trying to get her daughter back. It's like no holds barred. She'll do whatever it takes to this. And so it really shows like the motherly love that she has, and typical what women have for their children. Was reading talking about motherly love and such. I was reading, like, sometimes I read like critics' reviews just to get an idea what other people are saying about this, so I can kind of relate it to my videos. And some of them were like talking about how there was like for Jennifer Lopez not to have her hair cut for this, like she kept it long. And something I really realized when you're watching these kind of movies, like, why does Hollywood, this is what separates this movie from your typical Hollywood movie. It's like every time Hollywood wants to show like a strong female character, they make them as masculine as possible. And this one, they don't really do that to Jennifer Lopez's character. She's very, much a woman. on her physical appearance. She's very feminine. You know, she keeps her hair long. You know, she's still very pretty. I think Jennifer Lopez has to be in her 50s. She still looks very good for that age. They still keep that femininity along with her, but she also is able to kick some rear end, you know, to this movie. And she's not a Mary Jane, you know. They really build like her background, that she did do training to acquire these skills. We actually see this later on in the film. She's teaching her daughter how to survive out in the wilderness and such. I like the part that we gave it a background on how, you know, how Jennifer Lopez's character was able to, you know, be able to do the things that she's able to get the knowledge she has to be able to defeat these guys. I'm trying to think. So some of the negative aspects of this, I would say, like, the cinematography is not the best. It's kind of like, to make it kind of dark and gray. It's like, can we have some little bit of sun in here? I guess it's kind of like locations where they shot, you know, they're out in Alaska where it's really snowy and stuff, but I'm pretty sure the sun comes out every once in a while in Alaska, you know. And then they're, you know, near Cuba. I always think of Cuba as being hot and sunny down there, but it just used a kind of like a filter to like make everything dark. I guess this kind of goes along with the theme of the movie, you know, that she's trying to rescue a daughter. You know, this is not really like a happy thing. You know, she's trying to get down, and she gets down and dirty to stop them from harming her daughter. So, you know, it's kind of like, you do have a kind of dark theme. So maybe that's why they chose the lighting they chose for the cinematography in this. I feel like the actors did a great job of training their characters. I think Jennifer Lopez does a great job of being this mother who has acquired these skills to rescue a daughter. You actually feel like she really does care and love her daughter. And you get some good scenes between the mother and daughter in this movie. I think that's about all I really want to say. I think it's a good action movie. It's, you know, it's nothing fantastic, but it's not bad either. So, you know, on this channel, if you're still here at 7.5, we're a pretty positive channel when we get our reviews. We usually give them a highly recommend, which means it's a fantastic, great film. Recommend, it's just a solid, good film. And then recommend with caution, which means that, you know, it's actually a bad film, and it's geared to a certain niche audience. And it's probably for those people who love bad movies. You know who you are. You know who you are, those people who don't like good movies. You know, you like those bad movies. But this one, I'm just going to give this a grade, or a recommend. I think it's just a good movie. It's something you sit down and watch. If you like action flicks, this is going to be something that you'll enjoy. If you like those movies that, you know, you have that mother or a parent, child bond type of stuff, this is good for you too. I think the writing, I think the storytelling was well done. The action sequences, for the most part, were good. Like I said, one chase scene, but it's all in Hollywood movies about the long marathon that they run and nobody gets tired, type of thing. It's kind of like, you know, the other cliche in these action movies where, you know, they have infinity of bullets, like they never run out of bullets. That kind of exists in this too. You know, nobody runs out of bullets or anything. But, you know, that's what you typically find in these type of action shows. My other thing, I guess, if I was going to criticize it, now we're going on here a little bit, is I'm not going to go there because it's an every action movie. Just talking about how the bad guys can never hit the good guy type of thing. That's kind of why I prefer the sword and magical, the fantasy, historical shows more than the modern day action shows with you have guns and stuff. Anyways, that's enough of me talking. I hope you guys have a great day, and until next time, I'll see you. You'll see me in the next video. Bye.